My name is Fountain Hughes. My grandfather belonged to Thomas Jefferson. My grandfather was 115 years old when he died. And now I am 101 years old.
You talk about how old you are, Uncle Fountain.
Well,
How far back do you remember?
well, I tell you, things come to me in spirit. I remember things more when I'm laying down than I do when I'm walking around. Now, in my boy days, boys lived quite different than the way they live now. But boys wasn't as mean as they are now either. Boys they had a good time. The masters didn't treat them bad. And they was always satisfied. They never wore no shoes until they were 12 or 13 years old. And now people put on shoes on babies, when they're a month old. I don't know. Put shoes on babies. Just as soon as you see them out in the street, they got shoes on. I told a woman the other day, I said, I never had no shoes till I was 13 years old. She said, what, would you bruise your feet all up and stump your toes? I said, yes, many times I've stumped my toes and blood run out of them. That didn't make them buy me no shoes. When the women's wearing the pants now and the boys wearing the dresses. Still.
Who did you work for, Uncle Fountain?
Who did I work for?
Yeah.
You mean when I was a slave?
Yeah, when you were a slave, who did you work for?
Well, I belonged to Burnley's. When I was a slave, my mother belonged to Burnley's. But we was all slave children, and soon after, when we found out that we were free, well, then we were bound out to different people, Ficklin, and Andrews, and all such people as that, and we'd run away and wouldn't stay with them. Well, then we'd just go and stay anywhere we could, live out at night and anywhere. We had no home, We just turned out like a lot of cattle. You know how to turn cattle out in the pasture? Well, after freedom, colored people didn't have nothing. Colored people didn't have no beds when they were slaves. They all slept on the floor. Pallet here and pallet there. Just like a lot of wild people. We didn't know nothing. Didn't like to look at no book. And there were some freeborn colored people where they had a little education, but there was very few of them where we was. And we all had what you call, I might call it now, jail sentence. Just same as we were in jail. Now I couldn't go from here